Good evening, everyone, from Pike County, home of the Parklane Pioneers. Lee Adams here with the head coach of the Lady Patriots of MRA, Coach Stephen Forrest. First of all, Coach, I wasn't aware that it was going to be victory number 800 last Tuesday night. Congratulations. That's a pretty tall number.
Thank you. It's just means I've been coaching a long time, and if I didn't have such good players along the way, I wouldn't have gotten to that number. So, but it's all about 801. Everybody's forgotten 800, so it's all about the next one. So, we got to move on, and we're worried about 801 and our next conference game.
When you really start to think about the mathematics involved in getting 800 wins coaching, you have to win 20 games a year for decades or something like that, and it's pretty hard to do.
This is my 30th year, and when I guess if you divide 30 into 80, it's around 25, 26, 27 a year. So I seem to remember the losses more than I do the wins, but we're just going to try to continue to play hard and continue to build our program at MRA, and hopefully we got a few more wins in there before I'm done.
Well, you brought up the losses, not me. And there was one that kind of sticks in your craw, I'm sure, that happened last February against Parklane. Talk a little bit about what a devastating time that was for MRA Lady Patriots, and has this game been circled multiple times on your calendar since then?
Well, that was a tough loss for us because we felt like, we didn't play our best, and, Parklane came in at a time during the season when they were hot and they were playing really well, and they just beat us in that ball game. As far as there was a lot of circumstances that had to do with that game and reasons, but one of them was the fact that Parklane just outplayed us and played better. However, this will be the second time we played Parklane this year, and the first time we played them earlier in December. We played pretty well at home, and we got that was our first conference win, I believe. And we just want to come out tonight and, we don't want to lose to anybody, much less somebody that ended our season last year on a loss. But we want to come out tonight and just play well and continue to build on what we've been doing. We played pretty well against Simpson the other night, and we're hoping to come out here in a hostile environment and play well on the road because, Parklane will be down. They'll be there in the end. They'll be in the overall, and they'll be somebody we got to contend with.
These away games can sometimes present some strange things happening and different challenges. I like to call them road hazards. Have you had many road hazards down here in Macomb before?
Not too many. We've been coming down here for quite some time, and I've lost a couple games down here. I don't remember exactly how many, but I think it's been a little while. I just hope that we can play well today because we need this conference win. Right now we're in first place in the conference, and Simpson's in second, and Parklane's in third. And if we drop one today, then it can hurt us down the stretch, and we certainly want to do our best with one up on Simpson to hold on to it going into that last game with Simpson on December the 28th.
Well, safe travels on the way home, and good luck tonight against Parklane.
Thank you so much.
Don't stop.
Thinking about tomorrow.
Don't stop investing in your future. For help living well today and tomorrow, talk to an experienced Trustmark wealth advisor to save for education or plan for an early retirement. For For generations, we've helped people live their dreams. Let us help you. Trustmark. People you trust. Advice that works.
Hey, MRA Pats. Did you know that there's no need to go out of the way for your next family take-home meal? We got you covered at Fleetway Market in Gluckstadt. Our state-of-the-art smoker makes the best smoked brisket, chicken, pulled pork, and ribs on this side of the Mississippi. So let us fuel you up next time you pick up. Fleetway is so proud to support our hometown MRA Pats.
The right way to top a sub is with real red wine vinegar made from red grapes and no food coloring. And the right way to film it is in slow motion. Obviously. Because authentic ingredients make a sub above.
And now, starting lineups with MRA Patriots, coached by Stephen Jones, assisted by Pat Weather and Jason Ball. Number 15, Preston Hughes.
Look now at tonight's starting lineups. First for the visitors from MRA. Coach Stephen Forrest looking for win number 801 tonight. Will start on the floor. Anna Morgan Anderson, a 5'8 junior guard. Anna Kate Woodward, a 5'5 junior guard. Annie Toller, a 5'11 senior forward. Presley Hughes, a 6 tall senior guard. And either Gabby Gray, a 5'6 senior, or Margaret Ann Hollis, a 5'7 senior. And it looks like it will be Gray to get the start for the visitors. Coach Vicki Rutlands, overall defending state champions in Mississippi. Lady Pioneers 15-5 coming into tonight. And Coach Vicki Rutland will start. Zoe Alford, a 5'6 senior guard. Lexi Lott, a 5'7 junior forward. Anna Sawyer, 5'10 forward. Leigh Jackson, 5'4 sophomore guard, and Carlisle Caruth, a sophomore. She's 5'11 and will start at a guard spot. Coach Rutland was telling me prior to the game that every one of the 5 starters have the flu, and she didn't know who could go and who couldn't go. She's hoping none of them pass out early in the ball game, she told me, and that she'll have to go to the bench pretty quickly if there's problems with the health of one of her young players. Carlisle Caruth at 5'11", Annie Toller at 5'11". So we've got an even Steven matchup in the jump circle as we get ready to start from Macomb, Mississippi. Parklane and MRA. Again, a rematch of the overall state championship last year, won by Parklane 45-42. Looks like all is in readiness, and we have somewhere around 500 to 600 people in this really nice gymnasium on the Parklane campus. They have an excellent scoreboard that will keep up with the scoring totals of all the players, as well as the fouls. Annie Toller wins the tip. And it'll be Woodward with the basketball. Now to Anna Morgan Anderson. Finds Toller. Shot is off the back of the iron, no good. And Parklane has the game's first rebound. Leigh Jackson at the point guard spot will be picked up half court by Woodward. She'll dish it off to Alford and back to Anna Sawyer. Sawyer finds Lexi Lott, who takes it in the paint, and Toller blocks a shot. Hughes has it stripped away, grabs it back, missed the shot, follows her own miss, missed them both, but MRA controls the defensive rebounds. Here's Gabby Gray from 18 feet away, no good. Woodward, or make that Anderson with the rebound. And it's stripped away, and MRA turns it over. Into the post, it's Caruth. She'll kick it out to Jackson, who backpedals. MRA in a man-to-man defense. A little more than a minute deep into the ball game, still no score. Leigh Jackson, the 5'4 sophomore, goes to Caruth. Back to Jackson on the right wing, picked up there by Woodward. And here's Toller coming in the paint and stealing the ball. And we've got a whistle. And I believe the game's first foul will be called. Blocking foul on the Lady Pioneers. Nope, just out of bounds. No foul called. Woodward inbounds to Hughes. Gets her defender in the air. Shot is going to be short. Good defense by Parklane. Hughes now has missed her first 3 shots from the floor. Still no score in the basketball game. Jackson has it at the top of the key. She backpedals, gets it to Alford. Now it's Carlisle Caruth. Very famous name, Caruth, here in Macomb. There's been so many generations of Caruths as we watch the game's first basket by Carlisle Caruth. There's been a Caruth on every athletic team here since the 80s, with the exception of 1, maybe 2 years at the most. Patriarch of the family, Paul Ott Caruth, one of the Mississippi's most favorite sons, former head of the Mississippi Wildlife and Fish Commission for many, many years. Great storyteller and songwriter. And there's a long line of successful Caruths. Jackson with the basketball now for the Lady Pioneers. She gets herself open, launches a 10-footer. It's too short, no good. And the rebound cleared by MRA. It's Anna Morgan Anderson beating it to Toller on the left wing. She draws a double team. And they'll go back outside with it as MRA looks for their first points. Anna Morgan Anderson launches a 3. And she scores to put MRA on top. Anna Morgan came out hot on Tuesday night against Simpson, hitting her first 2 or 3. I believe 3 3-pointers in the first quarter for Anna Morgan last Tuesday night before she finished with 12 points. Here's a driving layup by Lexi Lott. It's good. And we've had our second lead change, 4-3. Lady Pioneers lead MRA. Woodward to Gabby Gray on the left wing. In the right corner it goes. Anna Morgan missed the 3-pointer this time, and the rebound is cleared by Sawyer. Ahead it goes into the paint, and a whistle and a foul is going to be called on MRA as Carlisle Caruth tried to take it to the basket. A free throw opportunity for Leigh Jackson. Parklane trying to add to their 1-point lead. And the free throw good by Carlisle Caruth. She's got 3 of her team's 5 points. Sophomore guard scores from the free throw line again, and MRA trails by 3. Woodward, the transfer from Hattiesburg, feeds it into Toller. Toller left the shot short, no good. Rebound cleared by the Lady Pioneers. Up the floor, Alford finds Jackson in the right corner. Trying to post up, Sawyer not open. She's guarded there by Toller. Now it's Lexi Lott with it. Back to Alford it goes. Guarded there by Anna Morgan Anderson. Draws a double team, but a reach-in foul is going to be called on Presley Hughes. Presley picks up her first foul. First team foul in the first quarter for MRA. Inbounds pass goes to Lexi Lott, and she'll feed it to Alford. Alford back to Caruth. Ball knocked away, grabbed back by Alford. Parklane being very patient on this offensive series. Lott with it, guarded there by Gray. They're letting him play a little bit as Gray banged into her, didn't draw any whistle, and the ball's knocked out of bounds. Last touch by MRA. It belongs to Parklane. Lexi Lott ready to play it in. Does so to Carlisle Caruth, and back it goes to Leigh Jackson. Jackson to Caruth, guarded there by Presley Hughes. And now we've got another steal by Annie Toller. Third turnover for Parklane in the early going. She hits the trailer, Presley Hughes, for the running layup. A little too strong off the back of the iron, no good. And a tie ball called as Caruth and Annie Toller were fighting for that loose ball. It'll go back to Parklane. MRA's only point so far, a three-pointer by Anna Morgan Anderson. Now MRA is going to press full court. Alford for the pass to Leigh Jackson, guarded there by Toller. Gets it into the hands of Carlisle Caruth. Back to Jackson, dribbles past Woodward, and Toller gets another block. That's 2 blocks and 2 steals for Annie Toller here in the first quarter. Anna Morgan thought about a three. Takes it underneath the basket. Now to Toller. Shot a little too strong. MRA getting some good shots, but they just won't fall. They've got many more shots from the floor in this first quarter than does Parklane. Jackson into the lane. Dishes off, and Alford has it. She pivots, goes to Jackson. Now to Lexi Lott. Into the right corner to Anna Sawyer. Still man-to-man played by MRA. On the right baseline, shot is going to be short. Great D by the Lady Patriots as Alford missed. And now Margaret Ann Hollis tries a three. She's checked in. And this one's off the back of the iron, no good. Still 6-3. Another block by MRA. Grab back by Jackson. Jackson into the paint. And Toller blocked the shot but committed the foul. And Anna Sawyer will go to the free throw line. Toller picks up her first foul, team foul number 2 on the Lady Patriots. So the 5'10" senior forward will shoot a pair. Parklane 2 for 2 from the stripe, and this one bounces twice off the back of the iron, no good. Lady Pioneers will get Maddie Rayburn on the floor, a 5'6" sophomore wearing number 14. Sawyer's second free throw missed. Rebound cleared by Woodward. Woodward and Hollis exchange a pass. Now it goes to Anna Morgan Anderson, wide open for three. Got it. Anna Morgan 2 for 2 from three-point land. She scored all 6 of the MRA points here in the first quarter. Good hustle, almost a steal by Hollis. Here's Jackson for 3. Off the back of the iron, no good. Good job of rebounding by MRA. And the Lady Patriots are running. Woodward, fake from three-point land. Now finds Hollis to Anderson for 3. Rattles out, no good. Anna Morgan, 2 for 4 from three-point land, and we've got a whistle and a foul on the floor. Two lead changes in our first tie in the ball game at 6-6, very late first quarter. For the Lady Pioneers, it's Caruth, and didn't get it over the timeline in time, and a turnover Parklane. That's their 4th here in the first quarter. MRA only has 1. MRA will get it into Hollis. Now to Anna Morgan. Beats Toller. Now to Hughes underneath the basket. Finds Woodward. Back to Hollis and back to Anderson for 3. Off the iron, no good. Rebound put back up and in by Toller. Toller's first basket. And we've got a timeout with 23.8 to go in the first quarter. MRA on top by 2 on the Patriot Sports Network.
At the Winning Smile Dental Group, we take pride in the work we do, and it's reflected in every smile.
For years, we've dedicated ourselves to making a difference
and changing our patients' lives for the better.
At our offices, you'll find a comfortable, welcoming environment and high-quality care.
And as your neighbors, we are part of your local community.
We're committed to providing the finest dental care around. Call us today, and let's win back your smile.
23.8 remain in the first quarter. Alyssa Dampier, the 6'5" senior centers, checked in for the Lady Patriots. A defensive change for Coach Stephen Forrest in the waning moments of the first quarter. Zoe Alford with the ball. Hands it off to Sawyer. Gets the return pass. It's cut off. Here's a shot on the way from three-point land by Carew. She missed it. MRA will have to launch one at half court. Woodward got it! A bank shot from half court. Anna Kate Woodward puts MRA on top. 11-6 with a thrilling way to end the first quarter. After one, MRA 11, Parklane 6 on the Patriot Sports Network.
Gumbo is a quintessential Louisiana dish, right? Our gumbo's just got tremendous flavor. It's about quality. If you skip any part of the process, you'll definitely get called out for it, and we just don't do that. Of course, we have salt and pepper shakers on every table, but rarely do we see someone pick them up. If you're gonna do a gumbo, you better do it the right way.
We understand how important it is to have transportation you can rely on. So no matter what the road ahead brings, we'll be there, offering you and your family the support that's made Farm Bureau Insurance a trusted name for over 70 years. You deserve more. You deserve a promise.
MRA finished the first quarter on a 7-0 run after falling behind 6-4. Anna Kate Woodward with the loudest basket of the first quarter, a half quarter as it expired, to put her team up 11-6. MRA basketball as we start the second stanza. Anna Morgan Anderson, who has 6 points of her team's 11, had the ball knocked away but gets it back. Now to Woodward. Over to Margaret Ann Hollis, into the paint to Toller. Toller shoots and scores. Annie's second basket. She's got 4, and it's a 9-0 run. On the other end, Sawyer shoots and scores over Dampier. Anna Sawyer makes it 13-8. Stopping a 9-0 MRA run. Anna Morgan looks in the post for Toller. Now to Woodward. Back to Hollis on the right wing. Now Anna Morgan lets fly a 3. No good. Rebound fought for. And lost out of bounds. Last touch by Margaret Ann Hollis. And it'll be played in by the Lady Pioneers. Stay tuned at halftime. We'll be talking with Presley Hughes of the Lady Patriots. She's got some interesting things to say at halftime. (13-8), MRA by 5. Alford almost had it knocked away, grabbed back by Jackson. Jackson feeds it left side to Carew, stolen by Toller. Toller's had a great defensive first half. Here's a quick pass up the floor and knocked out of bounds by Lexi Lott. MRA maintains possession. Woodward will trigger it in. She does so to Toller, gets the return pass. Now Annie thought about the shot, gives it up to Anna Morgan Anderson, back to Hollis. 2-3 zone this time by Parklane's Lady Pioneers. And Woodward and Hollis exchange a pass. Margaret Ann tries a 3 and it's off the mark, no good. She's 0 for 2 from three-point land, and the rebound claimed by Carlisle Caruth. Caruth hands it off to Alford. MRA went on a 9-0 run after falling behind 6-4 rather, and now they lead at 13-8. Caruth double teamed and gets Toller out of control and draws the foul. Annie just picked up her second foul, team foul number 1 here in the second quarter, charged to MRA. Lady Pioneers will play it in. Dampier comes out. She'll be replaced by Gabby Gray, the 5'6" senior guard out of South Jackson, Mississippi. Lady Pioneers play it in, down by 5. Caruth. Cross court to Lexi Lott. Back to Alford it goes. Alford almost lost her dribble. Caruth is there to bail her out. Caruth on a pass down low to Sawyer, stolen by Gabby Gray. Parklane's 5th turnover here in the first half. Hollis lets the traffic pass, goes to Gray. She gets open for 3. Good. Gabby's first basket. She averages 6.4, and she's got her first bucket of the night. They haven't put a 3-pointer on the scoreboard yet. That might have been a 2. It was a 2 for Gabby Gray. She had her foot on the line. And Parklane ready to play it in underneath the MRA basket. Toller comes out for MRA. Anderson, Hughes, Woodward, Gabby Gray on the floor along with Anna Morgan Anderson as Parklane has Lexi Lott miss a shot and it's grabbed by Woodward. Again, the 2-3 zone deployed by Parklane. MRA passing it around the perimeter, maybe looking for an outside 3 opportunity. They have their biggest lead of the evening at 7 points at 15-8. Hughes dropped it out of bounds almost because it was touched last by Carlisle Caruth. Ball still belongs to the Lady Patriots. Inbounds to Anna Morgan. Got her defender in the air. That was Caruth. She faked off but missed the shot. And MRA keeps it alive. 3-point try from the right corner. It's going to be missed by Woodward. MRA got off to a slow shooting start in the first half, but were able to settle down and knock down some big buckets after falling behind early. Full court pressure, a triple team in the backcourt. Lexi Lott had it knocked away by Gabby Gray. Great hustle by Gabby, prevented an easy shot from underneath the basket by Lexi Lott. And Parklane will play it in down by 7. Lott with the inbound to Alford. And she stepped on the end line. And a Parklane turnover, number 6. Gabby Gray, Margaret Ann Hollis, Presley Hughes, Anna Kate Woodward, and Anna Morgan Anderson on the floor for Parklane. Cross court it goes. Anna Morgan Anderson missed the 3. She's 2 out of 7 from 3-point land here in the first half. MRA hustling for the loose ball, and they save it. Great hustle by Hollis. Now it goes to Gray, and Gray double dribbled the basketball. MRA with just their 2nd turnover here in the first half. MRA has outscored Parklane 4-2 here in the second quarter. Applying a lot of heat on defense. Here's Caruth for 3. Off the front of the eye. Parklane will maintain possession with 3:31 to go first half. Again, Presley Hughes will join us at halftime. So be sure and stay tuned for that halftime interview. Woodward knocks the ball away to Hughes, and a driving left-handed layup by Anna Morgan Anderson. She's got 8. MRA with their biggest lead of 9 points at 17-8. 7 turnovers here in the first half for Parklane. And here's another. That's number 8. As the ball sails over the head of Lexi Lott, MRA will play it in. Parklane goes to the bench, and Maddie Rayburn will come in, and Lexi Lott comes out. Hughes inbounds to Anna Kate Woodward. Now to Gabby Gray in the post. Gets open underneath the basket. Gabby scores, and she's got 4 of her team's 19 points. And Parklane will spend the timeout with 2:58 to go in the first half. MRA on top by 11 on the Patriot Sports Network.
You practice that one thing over and over. After a few thousand reps, you master it. That's why the subspecialists at Mississippi Sports Medicine focus on one specific area of the body. So when they see you, they've seen your condition thousands of times. For a winning outcome, turn to Mississippi Sports Medicine and Orthopedic Center. Your life, our focus.
Hey Patriots, are you thinking about buying a new home or selling a current one? Take a moment to consult with a friend and fellow MRA supporter Shannon Beautiful State, and is ready to help you find the perfect home. You can reach her on her cell at 601-540-3235 or at the office 662-324-0037. Wishing all the Patriots and their families a wonderful year and a successful sports season. Go Pats.
With our producer-director Alan Burford, Lee Adams in Macomb, Mississippi, as MRA has built their lead out to double digits at 19-8. And Carlisle Caruth gets it over the timeline for Parklane. Dishes it off to Lay Jackson, guarded there by Woodward. Jackson finds Rayburn. Now Zoe Alford has it, takes it over Gabby Gray. Gabby got part of that shot. MRA running. Woodward to Anna Morgan Anderson. Good fake, takes it underneath the basket and scores. Anna Morgan Anderson, the first player on the floor to reach double figures. She's got 10. The MRA building a big lead, 21-8. And ball knocked away. Loose on the floor, tied up. Presley Hughes and Lay Jackson going after it. Alternate possession arrow will favor Parklane. Carlisle Caruth will play it in. Alford with it. Draws a double team, dishes off to Jackson. Now to Rayburn. She'll try a three. Good. Maddie Rayburn, a sophomore, is in the scoring column. Parklane back to within 10 at 21-11. Gray has it in the paint. Muscles her way in. Shot a little too strong. And Rayburn grabs a rebound. Lady Pioneers get it in the hands of Zoe Alford. Still man-to-man defense been deployed by MRA the entire game. They've been swarming. Jackson gets it in the corner. Takes it in the post. Has the ball knocked away, and a nice save by Maddie Rayburn, who just hit the three. She'll find Carlisle Caruth at the top of the key. At the 1 minute to play mark in the first half, we've got a whistle, a foul on the offense. And Carlisle Caruth charged with charging. Alford will come out for Parklane. Under a minute to go, first half. Again, Presley Hughes joins us. We'll have a nice lead at halftime. Anna Morgan in the left corner by the Lady Pioneers. They're trailed by as many as 11. Lay Jackson with the basketball as Parklane looks to play for the last shot of the first half. .22 seconds and ticking. Anna Kate.
Data and most cutting-edge technology available. From 3D cone beam imaging, digital x-rays, digital impressions, Invisalign orthodontic treatment, and so much more, at Uptown Dental they pride themselves on staying on top of the constant changes in dentistry.
Ely's is a proud sponsor of MRA Patriot Athletics. Come try our USDA Prime New York Strip, bone-in filet, New England scallops, or sauteed Gulf crab claws. Ely's also offers an extensive wine list and bar selections. Ely's, upstairs on Jackson Street in Ridgeland. Good luck, Patriots. Your smile says it all, so make it unforgettable. At Boer-Vassar Orthodontics, our specialists create beautiful smiles for kids and adults across the greater Jackson area. With 4 convenient locations, our experienced and caring orthodontists, along with our friendly staff, are ready to align your bite, transform your smile, and boost your self-confidence with treatment options like Invisalign and tooth-colored braces. Visit BoerVassarOrtho.com today.
For more than 90 years, Gallagher's Insurance, Risk Management, and Consulting Solutions have helped businesses, communities, and people face their futures with confidence.
The right way to top a sub is with real red wine vinegar made from red grapes and no food coloring. And the right way to film it is in slow motion. Obviously. Because authentic ingredients make a sub above.
From small-town courtrooms to the Mississippi Supreme Court, our attorneys have over 60 years' experience litigating cases all across Mississippi. The odds say you'll need an attorney at some point, and when you do, you can have the home field advantage with your hometown lawyers right around the corner from MRA. Gladden and Ingram, attorneys at law.
I'm traveling the Mississippi Blues Trail because it is important to know where you came from. There are more than 200 Mississippi Blues Trail markers that tell the story of how the blues spread throughout the world. I'm on my own blues journey now. C Spire Network helps me live in the moment.
Connecting you to what inspires you most on C Spire's blazing fast 5G network. And right now, get your choice of free phone. That's customer inspired. That's C Spire.
Both teams had a relatively poor night shooting in the first half. The big disparage that MRA enjoys, 28 shots from the floor compared to only 13 for Parklane. MRA hit 9 of those 28 shots, 32.1%, 3 out of 12 from three-point land for 25%. For Parklane, 30.7% from the floor, 4 out of 13, 1 for 4 from three-point land, and 2 for 4 from the free throw line. MRA did not attempt a free throw in the first half. Anna Morgan Anderson led the way for MRA with 10, 4 apiece for Gabby Gray and Annie Toller, and 3 for Anna Kate Woodward. That was a loud one, a half quarter at the end of the first quarter to beat the buzzer. MRA led by 5 after 1, 11-6, leads by 10 here at halftime. And for Parklane, they were led by Carlisle Caruth with 4, 3 for Maddie Rayburn, and 2 each for Lexi Lott and Anna Sawyer. We'll be back to speak with Presley Hughes here at halftime from Macomb. Stay tuned to the Patriot Sports Network.
Ready for a culinary adventure that uses the freshest, most authentic ingredients possible? Then Aplos is the place for you. Aplos Cuisine focuses on casual eateries found throughout Italy, Greece, and the Middle East. All this served in a fast fine dining atmosphere where quality meets speed, making every visit an unforgettable experience. Join us at our flagship location in the heart of Highland Village Shopping Center, and we're thrilled to announce the grand opening of our new location in the vibrant Renaissance at Colony Park. Visit Aplos today, where the Mediterranean meets Mississippi in every bite.
Welcome back. I'm here with Presley Hughes, senior guard for the MRA Lady Patriots. And Presley, so far, how do you feel like your season is going?
I feel like our season's going really well, and I'm really excited about how we've been playing, and I'm looking forward to the rest of the season.
Great start so far, and I know you are all hoping to get to the overall championship for a 3rd straight year. And I guess this game against Parklane tonight has been circled on your calendars for quite a while.
Yes, sir. Obviously, we played them already, but it's another rematch from last year in the overall. But I'm excited to play again tonight, and as long as we play our game and come out ready, it'll be a good game.
Talk a little bit about your college plans to go down to West Florida and play basketball. How did you arrive at that decision, and what was the main attraction there in Florida?
So a little before season, I actually ended up committing to West Florida, and whenever I went on my visit there and just got to know the coaches and the team, I really ended up loving them, and they're all very welcoming, and the opportunity excited me a lot, and I just felt like that's where I fit best as a person and player, and so that's where I decided to go.
All right, thank you, Presley, for joining us on tonight's broadcast. 21-11 as we start the 3rd quarter. It's MRA basketball, possession up by 10. And Hughes finds Anna Morgan Anderson wide open for 3 off the front of the iron. No good. Anna Morgan 2 out of 11 from three-point land. She's got the basketball again, and pass a little too strong for Gabby Gray, and MRA turns it over. Parklane will play it in down by 10. Alford gets the start in the second half, along with Leigh Jackson, Anna Sawyer, Carlisle Caruth, and Lexi Lott. Toller, Gray, Woodward, Hughes, and Anderson on the floor for Coach Stephen Force. Gabby Gray with a block shot, grabbed back by Sawyer. Sawyer to Jackson, works on Woodward underneath the basket. Nice pass. Caruth gets it, and she's going to be fouled. Carlisle Caruth draws the contact and will go to the free throw line. Carlisle, the leading scorer in the first half for Parklane with 4. She'll shoot a pair here. She's 2 for 2 from the line tonight. And now she's 3 out of 3. And Parklane back to within 9. Second free throw is good. Now Parklane 4 out of 6 from the free throw line. And they've got the first 2 points here in the third quarter. Anderson feeds it to Toller. Back on top to Woodward. Gray beats Toller. Goes to work on Sawyer. Ball knocked away, stolen. And Hughes gets it over to Toller for an easy basket. Annie has 6. Team's second leading scorer tonight. MRA back on top by 10. Alford takes it in the paint. She's cut off there by Anderson and Gray. Feeds it to Jackson. Free throw line jumper. Got the shooter's roll. Jackson gets the basket. And that's her first points of the night. Here's Presley Hughes on the other end. And the shot wouldn't fall for Presley. Parklane with the basketball down by 8. Caruth behind an Alford screen. Finds Jackson. Back to Alford it goes. Anderson took a spill, but she's right back up. Caruth guarded by Hughes. Give and go to Sawyer, gets the return pass. Now cross court to Jackson. Jackson got out of control. Sawyer had it, off the miss, but Gabby Gray grabs a rebound. Lady Patriots are running, looking for double-digit lead again. Anderson, free throw line jumper is good. Anna Morgan has led the way for MRA. She's now got 12. Back to a double-digit lead for MRA. Woodward almost had to steal. Parklane keeps it alive. Lexi Lott goes to Sawyer with it. Over to Jackson on the right wing. Back to Caruth and back to Zoe Alford. Alford backs out. Now penetrates. Gray reaches in, and a foul will be called. For Gabby, I think that's her first. Lexi Lott will inbound. Anna Sawyer, back to Carlisle Caruth and back to Alford. He's picked up there by Anderson. Goes behind the screen. Alford's shot is too strong. Gabby Gray tried to save it in, but her foot was on the end line. Pioneers maintain possession. Caruth inbounds to Lexi Lott. Almost lost her dribble, and Leigh Jackson grabs it. Behind the Caruth screen, couldn't use it, gets it back to Alford. Alford in trouble, keeps it alive, beats Lott, and Annie Toller has another block shot. I think that's 3 block shots to go along with 3 steals for Annie tonight. Great job on the offensive and defensive ends of the floor for Annie. Jackson rolls behind the screen, gets it off to Lexi Lott. Her shot going to be blocked by Toller again. Toller is dominating in the post tonight. Parklane will play it in, down by 10. As we mentioned, Parklane, the defending overall state champions. They won their other overall championship in 1993. Sawyer with a putback, wouldn't go. Gabby Gray grabs the board, running 1-on-2, feeds it to Toller, and Toller and Jackson collide, and Toller is going to be called for the offensive foul. The MRA fans didn't like that one bit. Toller comes to the sideline. Alyssa Dampier, Margaret Ann Hollis come in as Gabby Gray and Toller will get a rest. MRA has maintained this 10-point lead halfway through the third quarter. Jackson picked up by Hollis. Alford with it now for the Lady Pioneers. Carlisle Kopruth and back to Lexi Lott. Lott to Alford. Drives in the post, shot rejected by Anderson. Put back by Sawyer, no good. Loose ball grabbed by Presley Hughes. Ahead to Anna Morgan Anderson. Nice fake, and she's going to be fouled by Jackson. Not a shooting foul, as they were both out of control as they hit the floor. Leigh Jackson picks up her first. Woodward to play it in. Does so to Hughes. Now to the top of the key it goes, and an MRA turnover call. Dampier on the floor with Margaret Ann Hollis, Presley Hughes, Anna Morgan Anderson, and Anna Kate Woodward. Carlisle Caruth at the top of the key. Finds Jackson on the right wing. Parklane having a hard time just getting off a shot. The MRA defense has been smothering. Caruth off the back of the iron, no good. Hollis with the board. Outlet pass to Woodward. Woodward working on Jackson. Spins in the lane. Shot a little short, no good. MRA fans wanted a foul, but didn't get one. Hughes had the rebound, and Coach Force will spin a 30-second timeout. 2:34 to go third quarter. Patriots still up by 10 on the Patriot Sports Network.
You know, there's millions of people without the health insurance they need. I get it. You feel like it's too pricey, a headache to deal with, and not worth it. You deserve something better and better. We're on a mission to get everyone high-quality health insurance. Her, these two, and definitely them. Nice. Need an affordable plan with a nationwide network of local doctors? Ambitter's got that and more. That's why we're America's #1 marketplace health insurance. Ambetter, on a mission for better.
.234 to go, third quarter. MRA led by 10 at the half, still lead by 10. As Parklane not able to make a dent in this double-digit lead. Woodward to play it in. Does so to Hughes. Wide open is Hollis underneath the basket. Shot a little too strong. That one partially blocked by Rayburn. Now Jackson has it. Spins in the lane. Ball blocked by Woodward. And she lost it out of bounds. It'll go back over to Parklane. Caruth dishes it off to Rayburn. Back to Zoe Alford on the right wing. Now to Leigh Jackson. Jackson guarded by Woodward. Now a double team as Hughes comes along and they create the turnover. Ahead it goes to Hollis. And back in the hands of Anna Morgan Anderson. Now Hollis wide open for three. Off the front of the iron, no good, but Dampier keeps it alive. Anderson to Hughes. Down to Dampier, and she shoots and scores her first basket of the evening. MRA with their biggest lead of 12, 27-15. As they have held Parklane to only 4 points here in the third quarter. Alford being harassed by Anna Morgan Anderson. Now Rayburn has it, back to Zoe Alford, working on Anna Morgan. Now back to Carlisle Caruth. And the Lady Pioneers will get a reset. Nobody open for Carlisle, now finds Jackson way out deep on the right wing. Good, tough, strong man-to-man defense still being applied by the MRA Lady Patriots. And Parklane slowing it down. Want to make sure this game doesn't get any further out of control. Rayburn with it. Left-hander feeds Alford over a double team. Ball blocked by Anna Morgan Anderson. She's going to get a breakaway layup, and she cashes it in. 14 for Anna Morgan Anderson, and the lead swells to 14. Half a minute to go in the third quarter. This time, Parklane looks to make sure they take the last shot before the clock expires. Caruth directs a little traffic. Goes to work on Presley Hughes. Feeds it to Anna Sawyer. Gets the return pass. 6 seconds to go. She tries to force a shot up over Dampier, and she missed 2 of them. And Sawyer had 2 missed, but she scores at the buzzer. Anna Sawyer makes it go to bring her team back to within 12. We've played through 3 quarters. MRA leads it 29-17 on the Patriot Sports Network. Our Acura of Jackson press table has moved south to Pike County tonight. And along with our producer director, Alan Burford, I'm Lee Adams to bring you the final 8 minutes of our girls contest between Parklane and our Lady Patriots of MRA. It's been a very hard-fought basketball game, as we knew it would be before it started. Again, these 2 teams were the last 2 teams playing in the MAIS last season. And they're 2 of the finest girls basketball programs in the state. They're putting on a show tonight, but MRA's had the better of it. Sawyer finds Carlisle Caruth, now to Leigh Jackson, getting it down low to Sawyer and back to Lexi Lott, who's guarded there by Margaret Ann Hollis. Jackson directs some traffic. Cutting in the lane was Lott, but not open. Now Jackson has it way out deep on the left wing. Back to Lexi Lott and back to Anna Sawyer. Sawyer had it knocked away momentarily, but Carlisle Caruth gets it back. She shoots up an air ball. Sawyer in the post, blocked by Dampier, blocked twice by Dampier. And Gabby Gray comes out of there running. Beautiful move in the post. Gabby Gray got herself open, and MRA has their biggest lead of the night. 31-17 with 7:02 to go. And Coach Vicki Rutland will call a timeout on the Patriot Sports Network.
Don't stop.
Thinking about tomorrow.
Don't stop investing in your future. For help living well today and tomorrow, talk to an experienced Trustmark wealth advisor to save for education or plan for an early retirement. For generations, we've helped people live their dreams. Let us help you. Trustmark. People you trust, advice that works.
Hey MRA Pats! Did you know that there's no need to go out of the way for your next family take-home meal? We got you covered at Fleetway Market in Gluckstadt. Our state-of-the-art smoker makes the best smoked brisket, chicken, pulled pork, and ribs on this side of the Mississippi. So let us fuel you up next time you pick up. Fleetway is so proud to support our hometown MRA Pats.
Coach Stephen Force will stick with Presley Hughes, Margaret Ann Hollis, Gabby Gray, Alyssa Dampier, and Anna Morgan Anderson as we play the final 7 minutes of this one. MRA on top by 14, their biggest lead of the night. They led by 10 at halftime. Jackson with a reverse layup. Very good move by Leigh Jackson. That's just her second basket. She's got 4, and the lead cut to 12. Gray and Anderson exchange a pass. Gabby finished that last sequence with a flurry. So did Alyssa Dampier. Here's Hughes in the paint. Backs in. Offensive foul on Presley. She was trying to create some space in the paint and a little too aggressively, and she's called for the offensive foul, her second foul of the night. Team foul number 2 in the fourth quarter. Charge to MRA. Alford gets it over the timeline. Picked up there by Anderson. Jackson goes to Lexi Lott. Lexi and Carlisle on the give and go. Knocked away by Presley Hughes, but she couldn't save it. And the ball still belongs to Parklane. Boys contest coming up next. They played earlier this season and MRA won by 40, 63 to 23 in the earlier game. Hughes with a steal of the inbounds. Ahead to Gray, she spins, shoots, left it a little bit short, no good. And the rebound claimed by the Lady Pioneers. Alford with it, pulls up for 3, good. Zoe Alford's first basket of the night. And now it's been trimmed to single digits. Parklane on a modest 5-0 run here, cutting a 14-point lead down to 9. Gray gets open for 3. Off the back of the iron, no good for Gabby. And the Lady Pioneers are running. Jackson ahead to Lexi Lott. Now to Caruth. She's open for 3. Good. Back come the Lady Pioneers with a vengeance. An 8-0 run. And Coach Stephen Force has seen enough for the moment. He wants timeout. 5:09 to go and still anybody's game. MRA up by 6. Hanging on the Patriot Sports Network.
At the Winning Smile Dental Group, we take pride in the work we do, and it's reflected in every smile.
For years, we've dedicated ourselves to making a difference
and changing our patients' lives for the better. At our offices, you'll find a comfortable, welcoming environment and high-quality care. And as your neighbors, we are part of your local community.
We're committed to providing the finest dental care around. Call us today, and let's win back your smile.
Gumbo is a quintessential Louisiana dish, right? Our gumbo's just got tremendous flavor. It's about quality. If you skip any part of the process, you'll definitely get called out for it, and we just don't do that. Of course, we have salt and pepper shakers on every table, but rarely do we see someone pick them up. If you're gonna do a gumbo, you better do it the right way.
Once 14. Suddenly Parklane on an 8-0 run has trimmed it to a 6-point game. MRA basketball up 31-25. And we'll see if Coach Stephen Forrest has settled down his players here. And MRA will try to answer this 8-0 run with one of their own. Toller and Anderson exchange a pass. Now to Woodward it goes. Presley Hughes threw it over the head of Anna Kate Woodward. That's turnover number 2 in the second half for MRA. And they were not able to get a shot at goal before turning it over. And Parklane will try to cut further into this 6-point MRA lead and extend their 8-0 run. Zoe Alford picked up by Anderson. Now to Jackson on the right wing. She'll find Lexi Lott. Lott on the right wing, working on Toller. Goes back with it to Leigh Jackson, back to Carlisle Caruth. Now to Lexi Lott, and back to Jackson. Guarded there by Anna Kate Woodward. Alford with it, picked up by Anderson. Ball knocked away, still loose. Grabbed by Jackson. She takes it in the paint. Reverse layup again, and Jackson scores. 2 reverse layups. As now we've got a 10-0 Parklane run. 14-point lead is down to 4. 31-27. Woodward thought about a 3. Instead goes to Dampier. Now to Toller in the post. She gets open and scores. That'll stop that 10-0 run. Annie has 8, 4 in each half. And the MRA lead back to 6. Still a long way to go. But that was a big basket for the visitors. Alford goes to Lexi Lott with it. Now to Jackson. Behind the Caruth screen. Lott takes it in the post to Sawyer. Scores over Dampier. Back to a 4-point game. 3 minutes to go. Anderson to Woodward. Now to Hughes. Wide open for 3. Off the iron, no good. Hughes missed it. She's yet to score tonight, but MRA keeps it alive. Woodward for 3. Rattled out, no good. And Parklane with a big rebound, only down by 4. Coach Rutland was telling me that all 5 starters for Parklane have the flu, but they don't look sick at all on the basketball floor. They are playing very well, especially coming roaring back after down by 14 to cut it to a 4-point game. Running one-hander off the iron, no good. And Toller gets a big rebound off the Carlisle Caruth miss. Big possession for MRA. Woodward wide open for 3. Off the iron, no good. And Sawyer grabs a rebound. Parklane could cut it to 2 or 1 on this possession. Jackson open for 3. Off the backboard, no good, but Sawyer keeps it alive. Now to Lexi Lott. Every possession critical now as Jackson will backpedal and look in the post for a streaking Carlisle. And instead we'll go to Zoe Alford with it. This one looks like it's going right down to the wire here in Macomb, Mississippi. Lott thought about a 3, instead gives it up to Carlisle. Now to Sawyer and back. It goes to Caruth. Dribbles past Hughes. Didn't cut off. Now it bounced pass to Sawyer, and Dampier altered the shot, and it's grabbed by Toller. And MRA has basketball possession. And a chance to add to the 4-point lead as we approach the 1 minute to play mark here in the 4th quarter. Woodward and Hughes exchange a pass. And we'll have a substitution for MRA as Gabby Gray will rejoin the lineup, and Dampier comes out. And we'll have a full timeout with exactly 1 minute left to play. MRA Lady Patriots by 4 on the Patriot Sports Network.
We understand how important it is to have transportation you can rely on. So no matter what the road ahead brings, we'll be there, offering you and your family the support that's made Farm Bureau Insurance a trusted name for over 70 years. You deserve more. You deserve a promise.
You practice that one thing over and over. After a few thousand reps, you master it. That's why the subspecialists at Mississippi Sports Medicine focus on one specific area of the body. So when they see you, they've seen your condition thousands of times. For a winning outcome, turn to Mississippi Sports Medicine and Orthopedic Center. Your life, our focus.
Lady Patriots 33, Parklane Lady Pioneers 29. MRA basketball, exactly 60 seconds left on the fourth quarter clock. Gabby Gray, Annie Toller, Presley Hughes, Anna Kate Woodward, and Anna Morgan Anderson, the same five that started for Coach Stephen Force. And we've got Jackson and Caruth, Alford and Lott and Sawyer on the floor for Coach Vicki Rutland. Triple team, and we've got a foul, a reach-in foul called on Jackson. She shows good sportsmanship, helping Presley Hughes back up on her feet. MRA will play it back in. 10 seconds drain off the clock on that sequence, and Anna Morgan again will play it in. Does so to Anna Kate Woodward, now to Presley Hughes. Ball knocked away, still loose, grabbed by Anna Kate. Now to Hughes, now to Anderson. Lady Patriots interested in milking a little clock on this possession, and Parklane commits the foul. 37.4 remaining. Basket here would be huge. Anderson will play it in the backcourt to Anna Kate Woodward, and she's fouled. In the backcourt on a triple team, and Anna Morgan gets ready to play it back in. Anna Morgan to Presley. Presley's going to be fouled immediately. And now that'll put MRA in the bonus. And Presley Hughes, who's still looking for her first point of the night, will be to the free throw line to shoot 2. All fouls now will be 2 shots. Hughes' free throw a little short. That's the first free throw attempt all night by MRA. Second free throw is perfect. Lady Patriots up by 5, 34-29. Jackson takes it in the post. Hughes knocked it away. Now Lott has a three-point attempt, and it's no good. And Anna Morgan in the backcourt will be fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line to shoot a pair. So all Parklane can do at this point of the ball game is put MRA back on the free throw line and hope they can get a couple of late three-pointers. Rayburn, who has hit a three-pointer tonight for Parklane, gets ready to check back in for Coach Vicki Rutland. Anna Morgan steps to the stripe. She is a 67.3% free throw shooter on the season. She's got 14 on the night to lead her club. And the free throw is good. MRA now 2 for 3 from the stripe. And the lead is 6. Lexi Lott out. Maddie Rayburn back in, number 14. Coming in for number 15 for Parklane. Anderson measures it. Second free throw, perfect. 16 on the night for Anna Morgan Anderson, and a timeout for Parklane. 20 seconds remain. Stay tuned to the Patriot Sports Network.
Motion is what connects us to our world, to each other, and us. We were born to keep you in motion, however you decide to do so.
We carry a wide variety of Continental passenger and light truck SUV tires. Take to the road with confidence and install Continental brand tires on your vehicle today.
Tire Pros. Love the drive.
Ely's is a proud sponsor of MRA Patriot Athletics. Come try our USDA Prime New York Strip, bone-in filet, New England scallops, or sauteed Gulf crab claws. Ely's also offers an extensive wine list and bar selections. Ely's, upstairs on Jackson Street in Ridgeland. Good luck, Patriots.
36-29. MRA looks in command of this one. It was only a 4-point lead just a couple of moments ago. And some good free throws down the stretch. For MRA's Anna Morgan Anderson has seemingly put this game out of reach. We'll have another timeout and keep it right here with 14.3 seconds remaining. I don't know of any 7-point plays you can draw up, and MRA will probably be telling the Lady Patriots to just don't foul. Let that clock run. Let's get out of here with a win without putting Parklane on the free throw line where they can score without the clock running. It looked at one point when it was 31-17 and MRA led by 14 like it was going to turn into a blowout, but Parklane went on a 10-0 run to cut it to 4. MRA did respond, got a couple of baskets, one by Toller, that really stopped the 10-0 run, and some free throws down the stretch by Anna Morgan Anderson has seemingly put this game away. Lady Pioneers work with 10 seconds left. Jackson with the basketball. They'll have to heave up a prayer, and Carlisle Caruth missed it, and the ball's knocked out of bounds, and last touch by MRA. Parklane will play it in with only 2.6 seconds remaining, and MRA will earn their 24th victory of the season in short order. Caruth missed the shot. Gabby Gray grabs the board, and that'll run out the clock, and MRA will win this one by 7 at 36-29 your final. Great basketball game, a great job by everyone all around. We'll give you the individual scoring now and get ready for the boys game. First for Parklane, Lexi Lott finished with 2. Anna Sawyer had 6. 6 also for Leigh Jackson. 7 for Carlisle Caruth, and 3 for Maddie Rayburn. Anna Morgan Anderson led the way for MRA, finished the night with 16. Anna Kate Woodward had 3. 8 for Annie Toller this evening. 1 for Presley Hughes. Gabby Gray finished with 8. And Alyssa Dampier had a bucket in the second half to finish with 2. So 16 for Anderson, 8 each for Gabby Gray and Annie Toller, 3 for Anna Kate Woodward, and 2 for Alyssa Dampier. Stay tuned. The boys contest coming up in a few moments. MRA takes on Parklane on the Patriot Sports Network.